Alright everybody, back for another video. This is Zenshin. Today I'm going to replace the Joy-Cons with new shells and keep everything else. Remember, if you like this video, click the like button or the subscribe button and hit that bell notification to get notifications whenever I have a new video out. And if you have anything you'd like me to review or potentially work on, let me know in the comments. Alright. So let's start with this one. Alright. This is to the right wing. Let me grab the little kit I got right here. I love this thing. You can just pop it out. It comes out. Alright, throwing right here. Alright, put that over there. So another day of doing random stuff. What I like more than anything. I'm just building another switch from parts. I've replaced like everything on the switch, so it's practically brand new. Oops. I was screwing the wrong way. Isn't that what she said? But anyways, guys, we're getting there. I don't know how many of these I've actually done, but I've done quite a lot. Alright now. Oh, if you're wondering, these are the OLED Super Mario Red Japanese Joy-Cons. They're in, I'd say, good condition. It also has my hollow spec sticks right here. Alright, so the next part I'm going to do. Everybody always uses scraping tools. I find that you damage the plastic when you use pry tools. Not always, but majority of the time. So I am going to do what I do. So you want to come here, and remember, you have to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to break something. Alright, so now, alright, be gentle. As we're completely disassembling this, I am going to take it all apart. I might as well. Alright, let's start with this. Oh, throwing. Alright, let's go with this Phillips bit 000. Alright. You know, as much as I like this, it's so much faster when you have a magnetic screwdriver. Alright. So, let's take this and just start implanting stuff. Alright. This way we don't lose any parts. Alright. I don't necessarily need to change these out. I don't even think they even gave me any buttons for it. So, it'd be alright. Alright, so let's get that unscrewing. I find this the best way to relax. Keeping my mind and hands occupied. The only way I can get through these days. Alright, so something I want to do is grow my channel. I just thought originally, I was like, you know what, I'm recording, I do all this work. I've kind of got a little bit of know-how into it. I'm not that great at video editing and the sound yet, but I assume that will come with time and experience. So I'm just disconnecting everything and being gentle when I'm pulling on these because these can easily break. Alright, there's You can actually just lift this off. I don't know why I'm not. That's why I was unplugging everything. Alright. There's also one. Let me zoom in. Let me. Okay. Alright. Oh. It just folded some and came out, but essentially this is the one you had to disconnect because right here it folds over. Okay. Let me zoom in some. That might be a bit too much. Alright, we'll do ×3. Alright. So let's continue. I'm going to take this out. The spring is right there, so be careful. I've had those things just fly off. Something I'm going to tell you too is if you've never done this before, it might be best to take a picture. I mean, essentially I'm recording a video, so I can go back and watch the video and see what I messed up if I absolutely have to. Which happened a lot on building that because I had never done a V1 switch before. Alright, up. Alright, so now that I've got this separated, we can continue on with this. Alright. 2 screws. Okay. We'll put these over here because these are special for this. Alright. I'm thinking I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. I think that's better. Alright. So now I can pop this out and be gentle because it's this black ring. This helps keep dust out. But these are Hall effect, so they should. Every joystick will eventually drift one day, but these have the longest chance not to, and they are a little bit girthier and better ribs. So when you're doing stuff, you have a better grip on it. All right, back to it. All right, so you want to clip this, then there's one right here as well. I believe this is the hardest one, if I'm not mistaken, because of the angling right here. And if you don't do that right, I've actually broke the latches. All right, come on. I believe. Let's see if I can just get in there. Yeah, like that. Ish. Come on. There's one. Well, there's that. Come on. All right. Well, this should just lift right out, like so. Disconnect the rumble motor. Come on. Thank you. All right. What's this one? All right. I get confused sometimes. Don't judge. All right. So these only go in a certain direction. All right. This one should go up here. And of course, you'll notice that there's these little notches here, and that each one will only go in the right one of it. So if you're unsure and you don't have something to refer back to, Yema. And there you go here. You were just in the other one. Now come on now. There it is. Thought I was stupid. Also doesn't help that this is on an elevated surface, so they're kind of poking up. So I'm not going to be able to completely straighten them until I lift it up. Oh, well, hello, one of my screws. My little plus button. This. I may speed some of these parts up because I know I'm just talking. Alright. But yeah, man. What a day. Alright. Grab that. This is my home button. Alright. There's always this little spot right here that always goes on the nipple. It's the same actually for the switch light as well. Okay, so the next part is going to be getting this motor out. Now, because you have to get the infrared sensor off here, and I don't want to break anything. Usually I just, oh. Let's see if I can get under. Yep, right there. Okay. Pull this out. And this is the sensor. That's what this little crazy clip right here is. That is a pain in the butt to get up. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this. Actually, this needs to go. Okay. So I'm doing this backwards. So this needs to go here. Gemma, you got it. Okay. Then this will go right here. All right. And this will go right here, like so. Okay. All right. Here's the tricky part. Alright, that's all in there. That's good. This goes like so. That's down. All that's down. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta start looking up more and paying attention to when I'm actually streaming. Anyhow, this goes like this. Come on. Alright, so something I like to do, go ahead, I like to try and test out all my buttons. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Alright. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want this stuff to go everywhere, I'm going to go ahead and put my screws in. Or at least some of them. That'll make this job way easier. Alright, one here. Here. All right, now I don't have to worry about that. So now let's focus on. I need to expand my wide vision. This isn't. There we go. All right. So now comes the most annoying part in my mind. It's getting these connected here. All right, that's one. These kind of just tuck in there. You cannot beat me. Yeah, you actually might. Come on. Come on, you got this. Grab this. Come on. I think the thing is in there. Alright. Click that down. Alright, this is the pain in the butt one. Because this one has to come in at an angle. Let's try these. You can get this part done, you can do it. You can do the other one even easier. Don't know how many times I've done a joy swap reshell. Oh, come on. I don't want to break it either. Come on. This one's tricky. I think I got it. Yes, I did. Thank God. Alright. Clip it in. Double check. Alright. Alright, that part's clicked in. Alright. Let's grab this. This is the dust filter. I like to be gentle with these. They put adhesive on each little one of these tips right here. What goes right here. And then another one right here. So you can just come underneath just like so. Gently. Gently. Come on. Alright. Now, it was like this. So I'm going to do the same thing. And just bring it down like so. It's looking like I should have done this first, but hey. It'll work. Won't be the first time. It's these little grooves that has pluses, it looks like. And these go right in there. But the problem is, you gotta get it in there just right. Alright, come on. Stop fighting me. Almost. Alright, there's that one. Then I'm gonna tap that down. Alright, let's do this side now. Come on. Alright. Over just a little. Alright. I got it in there. So now to take that joystick. These only go in one way, by the way. Just a heads up. That way. Alright. And since these are a little bit girthier, I have to go down at an angle and gently go down. Look, see, it's already trying to lift up. Alright. It still looks good. Alright. Those two screws over here that I put to the side. This is coming along pretty nice. Alright. And now for good measure, I'm going to do another button check. Oh, that's looking nice. Push, push. Oh, that'll be tighter. Oh, that looks good there so far. Alright, let's tuck this bad boy in right here. Alright. What do I want to do next? Probably this. Alright. These are hard to get at. If you have the battery part right here, because you have to put it back on top. So I find it easier just to go ahead and do this. You just got to be gentle. These things can easily pop out too. So that's why I kind of lay them down once I put them on and just try to work with it. Come on. Work it. Work it. Do it, lady. Alright, come on. Wait a minute. Is it a pull tab? Oh no. What? A reverse one. I hate these. Alright, let's get these. These give me a little bit more control. These are little fatter tweezers. And they, yep, that went in. That's all click. Alright, there for that. Okay, let's come back here. This is the Bluetooth pairing module right here. We're going to take it right here. I'm gonna grab the battery next. Alright, this has never been taken out, so it's gonna have a little adhesive because, you know, Nintendo loves their adhesive. That right there, put that there. This goes like this. Clicks there. Then you can come over here and tuck between right here. There's a little bit of effort, but you can get it. Alright. Right there. If you'll see, it goes in right there. Alright, that's for that part. Now we want these. Alright, so this is a fun part. You got 2 springs here. And yes, they can fly, so I'm gonna aim down. And I need something for torque. There. Look at that. The springs. I told you they'd do that. And there's my little clicky button. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. Alright. Bring it over here. Like so. This just goes in right there. You'll see the little direction pointer thing right there. Then you gotta take these 2 things, these 2 springs, drop them right there. Put that right there. When I go to do the switch too, I'm just waiting on customizable shells and stuff. I'll do tear down to that. I took the switch 2 apart immediately on day 1, took pictures of it, the internals. I didn't do the Joy-Cons because I was like, eh. But I hate the Joy-Con colors. They're trash in my opinion. So what I'm doing now is there's these little grooves on the bottom of the black ZR. And you have to get these down in there like so. That way the springs push everything back up right. So that's that part. I'm almost done now. Okay. This comes over like so. Alright, this is the tricky part. So, they should have added just a little bit more length to this cable. So, unless you've got the tiniest hands in the world, this is going to be annoying. Alright. If my big head's in the way, I do apologize. I think I got it. Flip it over. Alright, I think I did. Alright. So now I'm going to take these 3 screws and screw them back in. Another one goes over here. And this one goes down here. Alright, now I need to fasten the Bluetooth connector on right here, and then plug in the battery, and this one should be done. And I'll move on to the other one. The other one should be a lot quicker, provided everything goes the way I want it to. Come on, it's not that hard. Fine, I'll do the battery next. Come here. Notice there was some dirt in there. I did not want to put that on there. Come on. Trick of this is not letting it fly around. You gotta get it in place. Hold it there and then go push it like so. Dang it. It's in place right there. Come on. There. Alright, now for the Wi-Fi antenna. I did that because now I got a little bit more room. The bend is causing it to not, it's pushing back, so I'm trying to get it on there. Most people would fasten this first before doing the bend, I think. That just makes more sense. Because then you wouldn't have a fighting bat. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, there's that. Alright. Now for this part, this is the release. Come on, over just a little bit more. Something I normally do too is I replace out the latches with magnetic or metal ones because these tend to come off. I do not believe I did that on these. No, they're plastic. That's actually pretty easy. You just mess with this part. I'll do a video on that. I'm gonna get around to it. Alright. Come on. You just gonna not cooperate, are you? There. So, this one you gotta hold like so. This is the wrong side. I think it's this one. Sorry about that. Alright. What? Am I stupid? I believe I am, guys. What am I doing wrong? It's upside down. I'm a dummy. Alright, so I had it upside down. The more you know. I feel like a fool because I did it on camera, but you know what? My learning experiences can be yours too. Alright, this is the screw for that. You gotta lock it down there like so while holding this, while not pulling to break the cable. That's essentially that. Now I just gotta close it up like so, being careful. That does look pretty see-through. I like it. Oh, I didn't do that. Alright, I'm gonna come back to that. I'll see you in a second. Alright, we're back. I just took 2 screws out and squeezed it right through it. Alright, now I'm ready to shut it. Kind of looks like a watermelon with these colors. I dig. Too bad I don't have any buttons like this. Come on. Alright. There it is. Huh, looks like it might be dead. I don't want to know. That's underneath the display. Damn, I didn't do a good job at all. Definitely gonna be replacing that. Really looking for perfection here on this one. This is more of just learning as I go. It's getting there. Is it not gonna work? Doesn't work. Yeah, that works. I wonder if the power is not all the way hooked up. And it's popping off. I'll be back after I check. I checked. Everything seems to be working fine. I don't understand what's going on here. There's a chance that I could have discharged it. So I'm gonna hook it up and come back to it. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, if you like this, please like and subscribe. And if you want me to do different videos and future ones about different things, please post a comment down below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.